What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you my top 10 favorite Korean dramas that I think everyone should watch, part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1, I will put it right over here. But part 1 had all of my top favorites that I rewatch, while this one is going to mention all the Korean dramas I left out in my top 10. But these are still really good, but my top favorites are always romantic comedies. For me, when I watch a Korean drama, what's really important is the acting and how I feel while watching it. If I'm going to be really sad and depressed, it doesn't end up being one of my favorites, but it could be a really good story. Number 1 is Flower of Evil. I binge watched this drama. It is not a romantic comedy, it's more of a suspense, crime, romance related drama. I thought the story was so good. There were so many twists and every episode ended in a cliffhanger. So if that's your style of you just want to know what happens next, this one was the one that really kept me going. I feel like the storyline was really interesting and something that I had not seen before. That one is a really popular one and my friends all liked it too. Number 2 is Pinocchio. So Pinocchio is about two people who are trying to be reporters, but one of the girls, she has this syndrome where anytime she lies, she'll hiccup. So as a news reporter, there's always that fear of sometimes she might have to tweak the truth, but then she'll hiccup and everybody would know that that's not true. The storyline is all about just how to make it in the media, and also there's some little hidden stories that get unraveled throughout the drama. I really enjoyed watching that one too, and the beginning episodes, the editing is questionable, but it gets so much better throughout. Number 3, It's Okay, That's Love. Not to be confused with It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Speaking of, I'm wearing my Dooley shirt. It's Okay, That's Love does talk about mental health, but in a different perspective. And there is a twist that happens in the drama that was so good. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I felt like that drama was really well written. Number 4, a lot of people told me in my last video that I should watch this, so I watched it and I really like it. It's Extraordinary You. The storyline is interesting because the main characters in the drama, they are scripted as side characters. I don't want to give too much away. Basically what you think the story is about is actually not what the story is about, and it takes you through a journey of lots of twists and turns. I just felt like it was unlike anything I've seen. So you have to just get through the first episode to really understand what the story is. I feel like it didn't really pick up until episode 6. Number 5 is Dream High. If you are new to Korean dramas, this is one that you have to watch because it's where a lot of these big celebrities now, that's where they made their debut. Like Suzy and IU and Kim Soo-hyun. Those are all really big stars. Oh, and Taehyun. The acting is really cheesy, but it was cute. And it's all about how to become a celebrity, especially in Korea, with the auditions and just the competitiveness of it all. I think it's really interesting to understand the K-pop world, and Dream High is all about that. Number 6 is Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju, a slice of life drama. So slice of life means you're just kind of following the characters. They go through different things in every episode and you're just following their lives as athletes. Really good friendships, it's funny, it's lighthearted. I typically don't watch slice of life dramas, but this one was just a really feel-good drama that I enjoyed. And Nam Joo-hyuk is in it, and him and the female lead actually dated in real life temporarily. Number 7, I feel like not a lot of people talk about this drama, but this drama was so good. Another slice of life is Welcome to Waikiki. It's about this group who runs a hotel slash Airbnb type of place. It's all about how they get customers and some problems that they encounter, but it was just really funny. There's a lot of one-liners and I felt like it was really creative. Number 8 is 100 Days My Prince. I felt like this drama, it is a historical drama, which was one of my first that I've seen. I felt like it was funny and it was a very typical Korean drama. I don't want to give too much away, but there is some amnesia. There is lots of triangles and connections and twists and turns, but I enjoyed the lightheartedness because it made me want to keep watching. Number 9. Okay, this one I feel like everybody says it's so good, and it was good, but just very sad, and it's My Mister. IU did a spectacular job of acting. She is so good, and she's so good at portraying this dark, sad child person, girl, like this really dark, sad girl, because in real life she's not like that. It just put me in a mood after. So if you're looking for something to be sad about, this drama is for you. And some other honorable mentions that I feel like I haven't started is Penthouse, World of the Married, Sky Castle, because those really dramatic Korean dramas just make me feel like I don't feel so good. And number 10, what I am currently watching right now is Nevertheless. And the female lead is actually in 100 Days My Prince as a side character, and she was also in World of the Married. But nevertheless, they say some episodes are 14 plus and some are 19 plus, but I'd say overall this drama should be more of age 19 plus. And if you've ever been in a toxic relationship, then you are going to really empathize with the character in this drama. It's a little slower than what I'm used to, but I am intrigued. And this guy is a walking red flag, but for some reason, you also want them to work out. So there are two websites that I use for checking reviews on dramas. There's My Drama List and then Asian Wiki. So I like to read both of them. I like to see what people are saying. And of course, you also want to give it a try. And I'd say with Korean dramas, you always want to watch at least 2 episodes because normally that's where the story really happens. So watch up to the second one and see if you want to continue or not. Sometimes it even takes 5 episodes. Most Korean dramas go up to 16 episodes, but Netflix is now rolling out a lot more Korean dramas. So you might see some that are only 10 episodes, 12 episodes, but 16 episodes is the normal amount. So those are the dramas that I would suggest. I will also leave the website that I use to read reviews and to really see if a drama is for me. I'll also share with you the dramas that I've started but did not finish, and maybe from that list you can get some ideas of what you'd want to start and try. Hotel de Luna, I watched up to episode 5 and I just could not get into it. Maybe it's the chemistry between the 2 leads with IU and I forgot his name, but I felt like it was okay. I'm Not a Robot. That one I watched up to episode 6. Again, the 2 leads are just okay to me, but it was an interesting concept about a girl who pretends to be a robot and she's with this guy who is allergic to humans. It's a romantic comedy. Suspicious Partner, I watched 2 episodes. The female lead is from 100 Days My Prince. I liked her in 100 Days My Prince more because in Suspicious Partner she seems very timid and frail and not very strong, while in 100 Days My Prince she is the total opposite. I Can Hear Your Voice. I watched it after watching While You Were Sleeping, Pinocchio, and I was on a Lee Jung-suk marathon. I stopped after episode 3 because the age difference between the 2 leads seemed a little to me. My Secret Romance, that one I watched up to episode 4 and I just felt like it was the same thing. Not much happening, so I did not finish that. Romance is a Bonus Book. Again, the female lead and the male lead, their chemistry did not seem that great to me. That's just an opinion. Descendants of the Sun, the military parts just I did not connect with, but the hospital scenes and all of that seemed interesting, so I have not finished it. Still on the fence about it. Because this is my first live again, I feel like I really care a lot about the chemistry between the 2 leads. She was pretty. I really just watched it because of Park Seo-joon, but the female lead is very over the top and dramatic, and I felt like the acting kind of bothered me. Hospital Playlist. So that is a slice of life, and I know so many people love it for its feel-good vibes. I think I need to give it another try because I stopped after episode 3. So I just couldn't get into it, but I know everybody loves the vibes that it gives. Record of Youth, I've talked about this in my ranking my Korean drama one. That's a no for me. Run On, that one's an interesting one. I feel like I couldn't understand what the story really was about. Maybe it was more of a slice of life. Tale of the Nine-Tailed, that's a fantasy one. There's some action, there's some romance. It would be something that I liked, but I watched 2 episodes, so maybe I'll pick it up again. And then last but not least is Love Alarm. I know so many people love that one. I started 2 episodes, but the actors all seem kind of young, a little too young. While in True Beauty, they're in high school too, but they don't look that young. But in Love Alarm, I can tell they are young. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!